Hello and welcome to this week's Tuesday video announcements. I have all kinds of announcements today, so I'm going to jump right in. First, I want to make sure that you've heard the fabulous news that our Director of Faith Formation search team has chosen a new DFF to be with us starting next year. Her name is Sadie Congreen, and she will be beginning her work with us on July 24th. And we'll have an opportunity for you to meet her and get to know her a little bit in August. And of course, we know that this means that Sandra Greenfield will be leaving us. Sandra will be here through July 31st, so there's plenty of time to say goodbye, and we're excited to send her off onto her next adventure. Tonight is our Tuesday night program as usual, and Stephanie Ballantyne is going to be leading our monthly book discussion on a book called American Plastic: Boob Jobs, Credit Cards, and the Quest for Perfection by sociologist Lori Essig. And it's going to be a discussion on the current obsession with beauty and body modification. So that should be really interesting. And if you haven't read the book yet, don't worry, you are still welcome to attend. I also want to make sure that all of our families have heard about our exciting family song event coming up. We're going to have a little family choir on Mother's Day. And so you and your child are invited to sing the song What I Am during our Sunday morning service on May 14th. And there's going to be a couple of practices beforehand. So this Sunday and next Sunday, right at 11:20 to 11:45, so really short. You can still get out of here for afternoon activities. And you're asked to attend one or more rehearsals if you're able. And there'll be a final run through on that Sunday morning at 9:20. And this is planned as a family event, but all children are welcome to participate even if they don't have a family member attending. And if you have questions, Kathleen Griffiths from the music team is organizing all of this, so you can get in touch with her. This Saturday, our children and youth faith formation teachers and their families are gathering for a night of food and games at 5 p.m. There's been an evite sent out, so please RSVP today if you haven't done that already. This Sunday is a pretty quiet one. We've got a regular service and faith formation programs. The worship associates are doing the service this Sunday, and they have a really interesting service planned about how our church has transformed in the last 5 years. They're going to offer some reflections on that, so I hope you'll be there. Our ropes group is heading into Boston for a tour, so ropes folks will need to be here at 8:30, and you should have all the details about that from Sandra. If you wish that you were a ropes teen and could go on that tour, there is an opportunity for you to do a UU Heritage Tour in Boston next Saturday. Reverend Barbara McCusick-Liscord from Milford is running that. And folks are actually going to meet here at UU Nashua at 8:30 a.m. that Saturday, May 6th, and return at 4:30. So you'll return in plenty of time for the auction if you want to have a full day of church fun. If you are interested in registering for that tour, please contact the Milford office at office@uucm.org. It should be a really wonderful program. And the auction is happening that night, a big day. It's our Derby Day auction and gala. Doors open at 4:30. Silent auction begins at 5 o'clock in the parish house. They're still looking for donations, hoping that you'll RSVP. Did you know if you RSVP, it's free? If you don't RSVP, it's $5 at the door. And also still looking for volunteers. So I'm going to put a link in the comments that will let you sign up for all of that stuff. And be sure to register children and donate items by April 30th. May 7th is another big day, the next day. Our children, preschool through 7th grade, are going to be doing an area event on Black Lives Matter and racial justice and learning a little bit more about that. And we're asking kids to bring t-shirts. Part of that will be making t-shirts. So if your child is going to participate in the area event today, we would love them to bring their own white or light colored t-shirts so we can engage in some justice t-shirt making. That afternoon, we have a representative from Black Lives Matter Boston coming to speak at 1 p.m., Mr. Martin Henson. He's going to present an overview of current events and activities, discuss the need for a Black Lives Matter movement in the context of white supremacy, and take questions from the audience. So that's 1 to 3 p.m. in our sanctuary on May 7th. I hope you'll be there. I think it'll be a really good presentation. There's one remaining opening in our upcoming Adult Faith Formation program, Cakes for the Queen of Heaven. That program starts May 11th at 7 p.m. and runs for 5 consecutive Thursdays. Contact Sandra if you are interested in that. And finally, mark your calendars for Saturday, May 20th at 4 p.m. for our ropes service. This rite of passage is open to the entire congregation. There are 20 teens in the program, and we will be treated to their statements of faith and hear from their mentors. The teens will be celebrated again on Sunday morning, where they will bridge from ropes to senior high youth group. So I hope you'll join us for that. It should be a really meaningful event. And that's it. That's all I have for today. If you have any announcements that you would like me to include next week in our Tuesday announcements, you can feel free to send them to me by 9 a.m. on Tuesday morning, and I will make sure to include them. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you on Sunday.